Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Will here again, coming ready to give you guys another Marvel Legends review on the Marvel Legends Maestro Hulk. Gotta say, this is definitely one of the figures I was 100% looking forward to getting. For those of you guys that are keeping track, the new Immortal Hulk is my favorite Hulk figure overall, just in general. Like, that's why I feel like I have to get the Red Hulk in the same sculpt from Marvel Select. But as far as character wise and story wise, I believe that Maestro Hulk is definitely one of my top, at least two or three maybe favorite Hulk variations or variants. Because this Hulk is from a future where pretty much the Hulk persona has taken over, but he also has has the intelligence of Bruce Banner now. But he's pretty much used it for evil, to take over the world, as stories go. So, as usual, guys, I'm going to get into the box a little bit. Going to do some comparisons, take a look at a few different gimmicks that we can use for this Hulk. And then we're going to get into the figure a little bit more. Get to know this guy a little bit. Also, get my camera adjusted. And let's go ahead and bring in the box. Pretty common deluxe sized window packaging that we have here for the Maestro. LOL, the Maestro. Nice artwork around the side. They even have like I don't know if you guys can really see it, but they have a bit of an artwork inside the box here. You know what? I might open it up so you guys can see a little bit clearer. Yeah, but they do have artwork of the Maestro himself, very similar to the side artwork there inside the packaging. So I feel like that was a pretty nice little detail there. Really kind of like a chef's kiss for the packaging. But pretty much same artwork on the sides here, and the same image on the back, with the read-up, of course. If you want to go ahead and read that, pause now. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the packaging here. Pretty standard Marvel or Hasbro designs on the packaging here, Marvel Legends series and whatnot. So yeah. Now let's go ahead and get into some comparisons. Let's see what this guy looks like compared to everybody else. We've seen this body mold several times before, and I am not mad about it. The only one gripe, as I will get into later, is to do with articulation. But let's go ahead and put some comparisons in there. We have the 20th Hulk right there. I gave him the 80th shirt that I feel like looks better on him. And we have the 80th right here that came in the 2-pack with Wolverine. So as you guys can see, these three bodies or three characters, well, they're all the same character, but they all utilize the same body mold here. It's pretty nice, just different variations of coloring and shading throughout all three figures. So they all look pretty nice stacked up together. So can't complain. Don't fall, Maestro. And bring in the Select guys here. Now, I do believe that in the comics, I believe Maestro here is a good deal significantly bigger than his younger counterpart. So I saw someone else do this, and I kind of been wanting to do it for a little while myself. But now that I have this guy out of the packaging, I'm going to see if this works. I'm going to pop these out real quick. Yeah. Like I said, I saw somebody do this, and I was pretty much shocked that they could do it. So let's see what this looks like. Pop this off, see if this will fit. Yeah, kind of have to finagle it on there a little bit. Yeah. Oh my word. Wow. So guys, yeah, this is possible. This is possible. You can turn your Marvel Legends Maestro Hulk into a Marvel Select Maestro Hulk if you wanted to. It is possible. Ball joints are the same size and everything. So yeah, like I said, Maestro is significantly bigger than his younger counterpart, the modern day Hulk. because he's older, wiser, stronger, all that good jazz. So when the younger Hulk comes to the future, he cannot really beat the older Hulk in a test of strength or wits. Yeah. But now that I know that's possible, that may become a display option for me. But yeah. Anyways, back to the sizing and scaling. As you can obviously see, the selects, of course, are going to be bigger. That's how they're made, just bigger in general. But I do believe this kind of works right here. I think the Abomination, for the most part, is still bigger than the Hulk. I'm not sure. There was the recent run from, I think, Peter David that showed kind of like how the Hulk became the Maestro in the future. How he worked his way up to becoming the Maestro. I think from the panels that I saw in that comic book, they were close to the same size. Maybe the Maestro was like a little bit bigger, but I think for the most panels that I saw in the comic book, they were about the same size. So yeah, it is possible you can, if you want to, you can pop the heads and hands off of the Maestro and put on the Select Hulk and kind of have them closer to the same size and scale. So that way you'll have a more accurate comic book look for your shelf. Bringing the Abomination out. And I always kind of just want to throw a leader figure in there just because. Yeah, I have the other one on the way still from the, I believe the, what wave was that? Was it Joe Fixit wave? I think it was the Joe Fixit wave. I'm not sure. All these waves got me confused. I'm seeing waves. Anywho, back to the figure. Let's go into the accessories a little bit. Maestro here comes with alternate set of hands. He comes with one set of fist hands and one set of grabby hands. And that is it, other than his golden gauntlets here and his ice around his neck. That's pretty much it. Pretty basic. I think that's all you need for a Hulk figure. One gripe that I do have, of course, is that Maestro is normally seen wearing boots. Like size 30, I guess. Boots that he found somewhere in the future, had somebody make for him. So yeah, that's one little gripe that I have. But I'm pretty sure there's some amazing customizer out there that one day will eventually make boots for a Maestro figure. If not, if somebody gets the idea from watching this video, you're welcome. Credit me with the idea for putting boots on your Maestro. So, but yeah, now let's get down to brass tacks and see what this figure can do. This figure, of course, as already pre-mentioned, has the same body mold as the Marvel Legends 20th and 80th Hulk. So, but for this figure, his head does not move up as far as either of them, I believe. Let me just check over here real quick. Well, he and the 20th are kind of like in the same boat. Their heads can't move up very far. Because his hair deal back here is maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's made with gamma radiation, I'm not sure. But yeah, his locks back here hinder his head from tilting all the way up. You can look down and slide his head forward just a little bit. So he can kind of bend over a little bit just to tilt his head down to kind of look and see what he's talking to or who he's talking to. Of course, side to side motion. Shoulders move out that far. If I can squeeze a little bit more out, yeah. So pretty much kind of like parallel. Bicep swivel. Single jointed elbow that kind of stops at just a little bit below 90 degrees. Kind of hindered a little bit more because of the golden bracelets he has on. Wrist swivel with up and down motion. That is also hindered by the bracelets, I believe. As a matter of fact, for you guys, because you guys are so special, it's so sweet, I'm going to take that off and see what he can do without that. So it gets just maybe just a hair more articulation right there. A little bit further down, but not a whole lot. And so the butterfly joints that I griped about, that I mentioned before, probably previous videos with the 20th, it's pretty interesting. I really like that it can move his shoulders that far back. But come on, I feel like if they have that kind of engineering technology or whatnot, they can definitely move his shoulders forward. They can put a cut here in the side so he can flex forward. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys something really quick. I feel like here they mastered it already with the attempts that they did with the 3-pack Venom. As you can see, he has a very similar shoulder joint, butterfly joint, that goes back pretty far. But he can also flex forward. So yeah, why can't you, Hasbro, come on guys. Since you guys have this now, you guys are now capable of doing this. Apply that to this. If you guys can put this in this, brownie points all around. But yeah, so shoulders move back pretty far. Like that, and he has a, as I call it, of course, around the world kind of swivel. It allows for a little bit of side motion here and there. But he crunches forward that far. Crunches backwards. Yeah, just slight yawning kind of stretch backwards, of course. Comes with, of course, the waist cut there. Legs kick out that far to the sides. Kick forward a little bit like that, just a little bit more maybe. After you kind of round it out to the side a little bit, kind of like a Y kick. He has the double jointed knees that bend that far. He's so bulky, he can't really do a whole big bend or anything like that, but it's all you really need for him. Oh yeah, before I forget to mention upper thigh cut. Waist, well, correction, wrist. Gosh, I'm just fumbling all over the place today. Ankle pivot, as well as up and down motion. You suck, J Will, I know, it's whatever. But yeah, pretty standard as far as this body mold goes. Like I said, I am very happy to have this figure because of who the character is, and have this face sculpt that I can swap onto my Immortal Hulk, which is awesome. A+ for that. I believe I got this figure for about $35 off of Big Bad Toy Store. I'm not sure if it's still there. I haven't looked on there in a while at this figure specifically, but if you guys can get on there and see him, go ahead and get him. He's definitely worth it. If you need a Maestro in your collection, he's worth the pickup. And of course, if you guys are customizers out there, you guys can definitely be the first ones, or maybe the first of a few or so, to go ahead and give him his boots. I kind of really want to see what that looks like, if any of you guys can do that. But yeah, definitely worth a grab. Just to see something else, I want to see if he can kind of fit in this throne I have here. Or at least, you know, maybe kind of look cool standing by it. He might be too thick. He's a thick old boy. Nope. He's just too thick. He's a biggin. But yeah, he's not going to fit in the throne. But he can at least stand in front of it and, you know, say something like, "How dare you challenge me," or something like that. My kingdom. But yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. I'm always, of course, glad to have another Hulk in my collection. If I could have like 1,000 of them, I would, because he's like my favorite character out of all of them. I can do like his, do like I did with the Null video, where I have my Hulk sentries on the side right there that work for him. Also, before I forget, I kind of want to throw this guy in here too. It's just for scaling here. I have this older comic book version Hulk, using the older body mold that they used for the Age of Ultron Hulk. And I do feel like these guys scale pretty well. If you want to have a display showing a bigger Maestro and a smaller, younger Hulk, these guys I definitely feel like they work. Because he's bigger, but not crazy bigger that it looks like completely like irrational. But he's just a little bit taller, a lot bulkier. So he looks like this younger Hulk could definitely grow into this one. As it gets older and more matured and whatnot, he gets a little bit angrier, a little more, you know, honed in his skills and his fighting abilities and whatnot, and his thinking. So yeah, this works. So if you guys have this Hulk and you want to just have him on display, kind of like I had them on the turntable over there, Hulk getting his butt whooped by his older version. Yeah, go ahead, find this guy if you can, eBay or something maybe, or if you can find him somewhere in a Facebook group or something like that, go ahead and pick this guy up as well. Because these two, in my opinion, make a pretty good pairing. Yeah. But that is my review, guys. Appreciate you guys for stopping by as usual. If you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts. And I will be coming to you guys with more videos as in the coming days. I do have a few more Hulks. I believe I have the Red Marvel Legends Red Hulk. I have the Compound Hulk, and I have a She-Hulk that I will be getting ready to review in the next, I'd say maybe like week or two. And as far as like consistencies go, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start reviewing the Sugar Man Legends Wave. Yeah, so I can get more like a consistency going here. Because so far I've just kind of been picking and choosing whatever figures I want to review, just for the sake of like I like it and I want to get out the box. So once I get out the box, I'm like, oh, I'm so excited! I love this figure. I want to review it, and that's what I've been doing. But I want to get more of like a consistent pace going, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick out the go dig through my shelf and find the Sugar Man Wave on my shelf somewhere. And I'm gonna review them one by one for you guys, and then I'm gonna do a builder figure video on Sugar Man. But in the meantime, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you guys giving me your hard time that you guys work and wake up for, your free time. And I will see you guys later. Take it easy.